everyone, and welcome to another webinar all about British food culture. And we're going to be looking at special days and events part 2. So I saw everyone last week for part 1. So now we're going to be doing part 2. And Shirley is back with us today. Yay.
Hello, everyone.
Awesome. Okay, so in this webinar, we're going to be looking at exploring more local and national cuisines in Britain, discovering more special days and events from July to December, and completing a quiz about special days, events, and associated foods. Okay, so let's have a look. So we're going to jump straight in and go into July. So a major event that happens in July in London is the Wimbledon Tennis Championships. So people always eat a special sweet dish at Wimbledon. And does anyone know what it is? Let's check our chat box. Okay, we're getting some ideas. Let's have a look. It is, you must try the fresh strawberries and fresh cream if you ever watch tennis at Wimbledon. This tradition goes back to 1877 when 200 people attended the competition and they decided it was the perfect food for a hot summer's day. What do you think about that, Shirley? Do you think strawberries and cream is perfect for that weather at Wimbledon?
Well, I definitely agree. I mean, I don't think you can ever go wrong with a good fresh cream and strawberries, especially if the strawberries are nice and chilled. I think it would be perfect for a hot summer's day.
Absolutely, and it's quite fancy and very higher class, especially at Wimbledon, to have strawberries and cream, and very British.
Definitely.
So let's have a look at August. So on the 27th of August, this is National Burger Day. Okay, and everyone can join in this celebration because these days, vegetarian and vegan burgers are just as popular as meat burgers. And we spoke about that in a previous webinar about veganism and vegetarianism. And as they say, vegan burgers and vegetarian burgers are just as popular. I know at our restaurants, there are things such as mushroom burgers, where instead of a meat patty, you've got a mushroom burger or a big mushroom right in the middle. And actually, sometimes it can be just as delicious as meat burgers. What burger would you be ordering on National Burger Day, Shirley?
Well, I must say I'm a big meat eater.
Yeah.
So I would definitely go for something gourmet. One of my favorite gourmet burgers is like a cheesy, smashy type of mushroom saucy burger. I'm definitely into something like that. What about you?
Me too. Cheeseburger, or maybe even just a plain cheeseburger would be lovely. I do, or something with a nice sauce would be great. We've got some ideas in the chat box too. Or some people have said a chicken burger. Good idea. Pork burgers. Absolutely.
Fish burgers seem to be quite popular too.
Yes. I haven't had a fish burger in years. So that is something that I can enjoy perhaps on National Burger Day. Maybe this year I'll have a fish burger. Okay, let's have a look. So we have our first poll or our first activity. I'm going to launch the poll for everyone watching on Zoom. And for those watching on YouTube, the poll literally says, can you spot the veggie burger? And we've got 1, 2, or 3. So let's have a look. Let's make this one number 1, this burger number 2, and this burger number 3. Okay, so for those watching on or in the Zoom, then what do you think the poll could be, the answer could be? 1, 2, or 3?
A lot of good votes coming in, I must say.
Absolutely. And it is a tricky one. It is a tricky one because at first glance, I don't think perhaps I would even be able to notice which one necessarily is the veggie burger. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look at this. It is... Well done if you guessed that this beetroot burger was perhaps the odd one out. Yes, absolutely it is. Okay, so let's have a look at our beetroot burger. Many veggie burgers look exactly the same as a beef burger, but do they taste just as good? Now that's for you to decide. Okay, so here we've got a burger patty that's actually made out of beetroot. It's probably with some other vegetables and spices and maybe even some bread and eggs. That's perfect, absolutely. And I think it would taste just as good. I think it would taste pretty good. It looks really good.
I must say, Emily, I actually agree with you. When I saw this burger at first, I would have never guessed that it's a veggie burger. It actually looks so delicious, very edible.
Absolutely. And people are agreeing with you in the chat box. I think it looks fantastic. I see there's the purple. Perhaps that's also some of the beetroot, that purple coming through. Okay, so let's have a look. The whole month of September. So we don't have a specific date. It's the whole month of September is organic month. And what does organic mean? It means when fruits and vegetables are grown naturally, they are organic. Okay, so when fruits and vegetables are grown naturally, so no chemicals, no assistance in sort of farming, artificial farming, that is when they are organic, when there's none of that. And just fresh soil, lovely sunlight, some water, and they grow naturally. Of course, that does take a bit longer. Then it takes them just a bit longer for them to grow. Okay, so let's have a look. So here are some ideas for organic month. So one is to plant winter vegetables in the garden. Okay, so interesting. So that's when you would plant your winter vegetables so that they are ready to eat by the time they've grown in the winter months in the UK. To grow your own spring onions and herbs in your home. That's a very popular one. And of course,
yes. Sorry, I just wanted to add, like, that just popped up on the screen, and I'm actually thinking I've actually got some spring onions growing in my own garden right now, along with some herbs like coriander and parsley too.
My favorite. Perfect. Absolutely. I think herbs is what I can maybe grow the easiest. I've got some rosemary. Sometimes tomatoes just seem to grow everywhere in my garden. So that's at least nice. I get to have some organic herbs and little vegetables or fruits in my salads or things like that. It does make a difference. And of course, number 3, you can find out about farmers markets near you. So a farmer's market will be a market where people come together. Traditionally, it'll be farmers that have grown their own fruits and vegetables, or sometimes they have bought eggs or dairy that is organic for them then to sell. I know at our local farmers market, you can also buy plants. You can buy plants and then your own starters and your own herbs, and it's perfect to grow then at home. Awesome. Okay, so fun facts. The organic movement, which makes people aware of the benefits of natural grown food, has been around for 80 years. What could you do for Organic Month? Shirley, what could we do that would make a change for Organic Month? Mine, would be to support farmers markets, definitely.
Well, I definitely agree with that. I was just about to say, number one, the first and most important thing I personally think we can do is support our local farmers markets. And then for something that's safe for the environment as well, like planting our own vegetables, our own spices. Sorry, not spices, herbs.
Yes, there we go.
I think that would be great. That's something I would personally do.
Absolutely. Yeah, I also think so. Even if, it's not all the time, if you can even just go to one of them and support, I think that's what they need. Of course, it's not going to be for everyone for every month and every week, but it's really something we can do for that month just to try go organic. I know we get a lot of organic eggs at our local. It's not really a farmer's market. I would say it's like a farmer's cafe, like a farmer's stall. And it's you've got your organic cheese, you've got your organic butter, all the vegetables, especially eggs. We do like getting our eggs from there. It is nice. It does make a difference. Cool. Let's have a look at our next aspect. As the days get colder, the best way to warm up is with a curry. I agree. Curries have become a big part of British cuisine because of our multicultural society. Absolutely. National Curry Week usually takes place in the second week of October. It celebrates Indian food, culture, and it raises money for charities too. Okay, so we've got National Curry Week, and it raises money for charities, it celebrates Indian food culture, and it's just a lovely week where those that want to get together can, because usually what I know is that when you have a curry, it's probably not just for one person, it's going to be a group meal or a family meal, and it's something that you all eat together, which can be really fun. Okay, so let's have a look. So this Indian, I just want to move you over there. This Indian curry combo is the most popular in the UK. Have you ever tried any of these foods? Let's see in the chat box. So we've got chicken tikka masala. That looks really, really good. Pilau rice and a papadum with mango chutney. I know, I've had all of them. And Shirley?
Yes, I've definitely had all of them. The Indian cuisine is actually one of my favorite cuisines, and I actually have it on a regular basis. Chicken tikka masala, is one of my absolute favorites.
Absolutely. I won't deny we have curry every week. At least once a week, every week. I think my parents have it every single day. If fresh it'll be from the day before, they can have curry every day because there's so much you can do with it. You can have your chicken, you can have your beef, pork, prawn, vegetarian. You can really have any variation of curry. I know a lot of people have butternut and chickpea curry if you are a vegetarian. Rice, pilau rice. It is just a different type of rice. It's got a different spice to it. And poppadoms, we have them often. You pop them in we pop them in the microwave, and it's just such a good combination. I love Indian cuisine, and I think it's amazing that we get to celebrate it, not just for the week, all year round. Okay, so let's have a look. We've got some fireworks, so it must be the 5th of November. Do you know what the UK celebrates on this day? Let's have a look at our chat box. I'll give you a couple of moments. What do we celebrate to remember the 5th of November? What do we celebrate? It's Guy Fawkes Night, also known as Bonfire Night. This used to be quite big when I was much younger. I remember, I think we used to do fireworks almost every year on bonfire night or go somewhere to watch the fireworks. It was sometimes just as big as New Year's Eve with the whole fireworks culture and letting off fireworks. Now it's a little bit different with some restrictions and some new laws, but still, I think designated areas in certain towns and things like that can be allowed for fireworks. Okay, so here are a few delicious treats to eat on bonfire night. Okay, so from your left to your right, we've got toffee apples, delicious. Pumpkin soup, oh, my favorite, I love soup. And ginger cake, and I love ginger. All this, I think I would like to eat a bonfire night meal. Sounds delicious. Okay, what would be your favorite, Shirley?
Well, to be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of toffee apples. So I definitely wouldn't go for toffee apples, but definitely a good pumpkin soup. Definitely.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
With some freshly baked bread or garlic rolls, anything hot and fresh.
Perfect. Sounds amazing. Sounds like a good bonfire night meal. And as we draw closer to December, to the end of the year, end of the calendar, on the 2nd of December, we celebrate Full English Breakfast Day. However, every day is an English breakfast day because this is a national dish. Okay, so our full English breakfast on this picture, or in this picture, is bacon. We've got eggs, mushrooms. I'm going to say that's some parsley. We've got toast. It looks like a hash brown underneath the toast, beans and a tomato, and that looks delicious. Full English breakfast is really, really a great way to start the day. Do you what's your sort of breakfast routine, Shirley?
Well, usually during the week, I'd go for something more simple, like cereal or yogurt with fruits, or just a slice of toast with avocado and coffee. But I must say the full English breakfast is like a Sunday favorite. I feel like the Sunday is not complete with the full English breakfast. I mean, it's the perfect combination.
Definitely. I do try and make a little bit more effort with breakfast on the weekends. I try my best. If not, a nice Sunday roast. So the full English breakfast started in the Industrial Revolution. It was eaten by factory workers because they worked long hours and needed a big breakfast. Absolutely, that would make sense. So they needed all those nutrients, all the different things on that plate. The eggs, you've got protein, you've got bacon, you've got some fruit, or you've got some vegetables, your tomatoes, and some carbohydrates, which is your bread and hash browns, all to make a very, very complex and nourishing meal to go those long days when they worked in factories. Absolutely, that would make sense. So there are some foods eaten only at Christmas time, also in December. For example, mince pies and Christmas pudding. These are desserts people usually eat after Christmas dinner. Okay, so mince pies are made from mince meat, but actually contain no meat. It's a mixture of fruit, cooked in spices, and rum or brandy. So some sort of alcoholic-based liqueur or spirit. Christmas pudding also contains dried fruit and brandy. Brandy is that spirit. And a Yale log is a yummy chocolate sponge cake. Looking amazing. I could eat all of those, no problems. They all look delicious. And that's the end of our tour of special days in the British food calendar. Are you ready for Shirley to take us through the quiz? I think absolutely. But quickly, before I hand over, I just want to let you know that you can subscribe to our channels. We've got a YouTube channel, as you know. We've got Facebook, we've got Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest. We are really, really kitted out for you to share, follow, like, watch, and learn with us every week or even every day. Okay, now we're ready for the quiz.
Definitely. All right, so here we go. This is the British Food Culture Special Dates Quiz Part 2. I'm so excited. All right, so first up, we have a finish the sentence activity. So let's see how well you remember everything we've learned or have gone through. Okay, so every year in July, people eat and at the Wimbledon Tennis Championships. Just to give you a little hint, it was something that you can eat on a nice hot summer's day. Good. Yes, some lovely answers coming in the chat box. Well done. And it is definitely strawberries and cream. So every year in July, people eat strawberries and cream at the Wimbledon Tennis Championships. Well done.
Awesome. Good job.
All right, another finish the sentence activity. And in the background, I think that gives a bit of a hint. So on the 27th of August, the UK celebrates National Day. I think it's quite obvious. Yes, well done. So National Burger Day. And as we discussed earlier, burgers are a very versatile meal that you can actually enjoy for lunch or dinner. It's popular for vegetarians, for vegans, and for meat eaters. All right, let us continue with another finish the sentence activity. So September is month, and people eat more natural food during this time. Great. Yes, well done. So it's got to be organic month. I mean, what other time can we eat more natural foods?
Absolutely.
All right, a little bit of a different activity here. So let's choose only one of these answers. What spicy food do we celebrate in the second week of October? So A, we've got Mexican chili, or B, Indian curry.
A or B.
Great, wow. Great memory, everyone. Definitely Indian curry. Well done. Okay. Another finish the sentence. So for this one, it says on the 5th of November, the UK celebrates on the 5th of November. A little hint, fireworks.
Yeah.
Yes, lovely. Good. So on the 5th of November, the UK celebrates Guy Fawkes Night or Bonfire Night. Lovely.
Awesome.
Okay, now let's move on to a true or false question. So toffee apples are usually eaten on bonfire night. Is this true or false? Toffee apples. Yes, well done.
That's definitely true.
Definitely. Okay, so toffee apples are usually eaten on bonfire night. Also, we have to remember the delicious pumpkin soup, our favorite, and the delicious ginger cake. Well done. Okay, moving on to another finish the sentence activity. Day is celebrated on the 2nd of December. This is a national dish. I think that gives it away. National dish. Let's see if you remember.
And maybe another clue, you would usually have it in the morning. And myself and Shirley try and have it on the weekends.
Good, yes, definitely full English breakfast day. This is celebrated on the 2nd of December. And as we've seen earlier, a full breakfast usually contains some bacon, eggs, some baked beans, toast, tomato, mushrooms, and you can also add some sausages too.
Yes, true. Good idea.
Okay, so this is a bit of a trick question. So we're going to see how much you actually remembered. So choose one of these answers. So what is a sweet food people eat at Christmas time? A, Christmas pies, B, mince pies, or C, Yule pies? So they've all got pies. Which is the correct one? Let's give it a few more seconds. Good, lovely. I think you all grasp that concept wonderfully, and it's definitely mince pies. Well done. So what type of cake is this? A Yule log, B, a Christmas pudding, or C, a chocolate roll? It does look delicious.
Oh, it does. That really looks like my favorite one.
Lovely, such great participation. Yes, well done. It is definitely the Yule log. And I think it also, it kind of looks like a chocolate roll as well, because it's rolled and it looks like there's some cream in between.
Yes.
So, but this is a Yule log, or Yule or Yuletide. It means Christmas, like a Christmas pudding or cake.
Lovely.
Right, so we've learned so much about the British cuisine. For best effects or the best results, remember to keep practicing the new vocabulary and include some fun facts in your conversations. So we would love to know what are 3 things that you've learned from this webinar or this course. So please let us know in the comment section. You can also let us know if you have any questions for us, and we would be glad to answer.
Absolutely.
Okay, so you have now completed this course, this two-part course, and it's time for us to say goodbye. But remember to learn more about the British culture. Subscribe to our channel to watch our weekly webinars on YouTube or on Zoom, and you can find us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest. Thank you, everyone. It's been a lovely webinar. And remember to watch some more videos.
There we go. Well, bye-bye, everyone. It was wonderful to see you today, and we'll see you next time.